Hey guys, Nick here. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm bringing you guys some tips and tricks on getting that winner chicken dinner in Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Today is going to be just some things that I learned, some things that I've seen, etc., etc., and to hopefully help you guys get around and do well with winning this game. It can be very difficult. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. See you later. So, a couple of the ways to win that I've seen and or have done are one, to be aggressive, attack players first to gain their loot and move on to attacking more players and so on and so forth. To be aggressive is what I think to be considered a skilled player, someone that knows the tactics of what someone else is probably going to be doing. This is not something that I'm very good at. I'm not very good at games, but I've seen people do it. I've seen people be very successful at doing it. I have failed time and time again, but I might keep trying because I've seen it done and I think it looks very fun. Another way of winning that I have been successful doing is tactically moving, staying in the shadows, trying to let everyone else do your job, which is killing each other. These are just two ways that I've played and been and or successful, but I'm sure there are many more ways to do it. So we're gonna keep going forth here. So as you may not be aware, you start the game out with nothing. The big thing is you start out and you try to find an area that you can loot. Looting is when you're going to gain a firearm, you're going to make the most of armor and smoke grenades, frag grenades, optics, magazines, things like that. This is something that can be quite trying on your patience when you land into a bigger city and just struggle to find things. Especially when you're trying to find a gun, because like I said, within that first minute or so, there are a lot of people out there, and a lot of people they're all trying to kill you. So that's something that you're seeing here is that we're looting, and then you have to worry about the circle. Okay, guys, next on my list is going to be the circle. So this is what makes this battle royale type game different. This circle is randomly chosen on the map and is going to be your enemy and or your best friend. This thing closes, and whether or not you've picked the right area to spawn in on and loot and or you have to move in are totally separate issues. The circle at first slowly closes and will kill you if you're outside of it, and if you're inside the circle you can see people running in. I've had games where we've had to be driving into the circle and there's only two ways in on a bridge and we've been barricaded in and shot or whatever else. Or there's like this match here where we happen to spawn in directly in the middle of the circle, which makes, I believe, life a lot easier to win the game. In this particular game, we already had started out one man short of a four-man squad, so we booted into a four-man squad, but with three people. And then shortly thereafter, one of our guys lagged out, so then we were two-man short. So we played the very conservative game. We let everybody else shoot each other. We happen to be good on Circle. I cannot tell you how many times Circle has snuck up on us and just killed us really fast. But in this situation, we were able to move up. I was able to take the loot off of the teammate that lagged out, which really helped because he had some pretty good stuff. And then we ended up doing well. So we ended up hearing shots and seeing people right where we were running to here. So we had saw them push up to what would be more deep circle, and we decided to run and hopefully be behind them, which is a bold move. It has not worked out for me in the past. And then of course we're always looking for that supply drop that always gives really good stuff. But right now we're just kind of trying to find some cover, stay in circle, because like I said, that circle can be really bad. And then so right here we're watching our backside, because as that circle is pushing in, the people that had been suppressing us before then now have to move up towards circle or they will die. So that's always something to keep in mind, is that you can always be hit in the back, kind of like what we're doing here is we're trying to sneak up behind them. The same thing can happen to us, which has happened. I've had firefights right outside circle, or I've been right outside circle behind us, and they suppress, and circle comes and takes us really fast. So again, right now we're playing the conservative game. We're trying to just look out for people behind us as that circle is enclosing. Meanwhile, people are killing each other, as you can see. And then I happen to see somebody die right inside a circle there, which means that they're over the hill. And so we're just really waiting it out to see where the circle's going to play next, trying to just hunker down, make sure we're not going to be shot.
Team to our southwest.
And then we're watching out for other teams and things like that. So as we're hunkering down, we happen to see another team running off towards the southwest, and it's one of those pinnacle moments where they don't see you, you see them cresting the hill. Choosing whether or not to take the shot can really make a difference. In this case, I was thinking about it, and maybe if I was playing solo, I might have taken the shot, which would have been, I think, a huge mistake because that would have given our position away. But luckily, I decided not to, and we have a really good circle right now, as you can see. So we decided to try and push around them because they're pushing towards what would be center circle. And trying to get a better position and let the other teams kill each other. But a lot of times it's luck of them not seeing you first or another team seeing you. And luckily they don't engage us. We're not engaged for quite a while. So yeah. So hunkering down here for a while, making sure that we're not going to be ambushed by other teams, and just really playing out that circle as much as we possibly can. It starts to get lucky. But this is exactly what I'm talking about with them shooting at other players, doing our work for us, hearing where the shots are coming from so we know where they're at. And as you can see, we're playing that circle as best we can with as much coverage as we can. A lot of times circle comes in and closes on a lot of open area and fields, which makes it really hard. And in the situation of this game, we were luckily able to have one of my teammates being able to spot them where like the other person kind of pushes around, and we were able to move up. But this is obviously not good coverage. This is not necessarily like the best idea to be just crawling on the road because they're going to see you. Good call outs is always a plus when you're playing with a team, because a lot of times you don't see them and your teammates will, and they'll start engaging and not talk. And right now we're really pushing towards circle, trying to get really good coverage, because this can be a slow moving battle. A lot of like peeking and seeing people. Now I have to point out that these circles will kill you extraordinarily fast. If you're caught outside these circles, it will pretty much kill you within seconds. So you really need to make sure that you are playing the circles, calling the call outs for the people that, like, I just saw the guy running on the horizon towards the outside of the circle. As we're watching, we're listening, we're calling it out and things like that.
Up the hill to my left.
I see him too.
Got two. Just those other two now.
You know where they are?
Nope. I'm assuming down the hill.
So at this point, we've decided to obviously engage targets because they are focusing on other people, and we're able to take the advantage of them not looking at us right away. I was able to place a few good shots, and my teammate was able to finish them. So that kind of helps. And now we're within the final two, and this can be really hectic. This can be really like stressful. So let's see how it plays out. Knock one out. Got it. Chicken dinner, dude.
Nice.
Woo! So again, that worked out to our advantage. They were both staring at my partner, who happened to be, they had spotted. Were not concentrating on me. Didn't really realize that I had been firing at them. I knocked the first one out within the first couple of shots. Hit the second one. You know, I don't know what he was doing. He wasn't looking my way and decided to die in the process. But I hope this helped you guys out. If there are any other opinions, comments, whatever you guys want to leave it down below, I'd appreciate it. This is just a few things that I find to be helpful while winning. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.